But hey, on the
Isn't
plus side, Disney is about to like fall into absolute collapse because Bob Iger
Again.
is looking to sell off about a third of the company now to cover their debts. Because they have to buy the remaining share of Hulu by next year, I think. And the amount of money that they need to actually do it, they don't have anymore because they've released a series of flops at the cinema. Their park attendance is through the floor, and they essentially have no revenue streams that are viable for them anymore. Which is a nice, interesting position to be in, I suppose, as a business. Yeah, like there's a article here from CNN Business saying in an off-site meeting on Tuesday, the Disney chief Bob Iger spoke to senior leaders of the company's television businesses. CNN has learned the meeting came just days after Iger made decidedly candid remarks to CNNBC, in which he said that Disney's linear business may not be core to the entertainment giant. So that means like things like ESPC and stuff. ESPN. The admission to Faber naturally set off alarm bells inside Disney General Entertainment Content, the division of the Magic Kingdom that houses its business and operates broadcast and cable networks such as ABC, the Disney Channel, National Geographic, and FX, all of which are looking to get sold off. This is a company that's in the midst of implosion right now. It's terrible to see. I mean, they deserve it.
Oh
Because they
no, the
100%
consequences of my actions.
I know. Well, this is the thing. Like they 100% brought this upon themselves. But it doesn't exactly make me happy to see it happen because it's like you're just watching like something that used to be quite nice and quite awesome implode.
Right, that's not good.
like
I mean,
someone
but-
with dementia?
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like
He isn't
it's
as
like your
healthy
own-
as it was. He used to be
Except
fun.
They're doing it to themselves, though, Reaper. if
Now
you think
he's all
about it.
sad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not
It's like
something that
your
they
granddad
thought.
who you grew up with. It's like he's awesome.
He was
he's
a
this
World
cool
War
old
II
guy.
fighter.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now
Proper
he's
heroic.
like. Yeah, now he's like in an old folks' home shitting himself.
He thinks he's driving a car, but he's on
Well,
his bed.
And it wasn't age. He gave himself a lobotomy with like a drill, and it's like, oh, why'd you do that,
he
Disney?
headbutts the wall very-
Granddad, no.
It's not going to get any better. Did you see James Gunn's list? I mean, he's got the authority. I mean, how many people have heard the authority?
Well, Legacy's first in it, Superman, and it's got
Right, but
got a
the
bunch of-
authority.
I think Superman's first in it. Oh, it's Creature Commando is the first thing he's doing. The
Great
animation.
choice.
Yeah,
Then-
nice one, James. Start
I
strong.
think it might be Peacemaker season 3
Yeah.
with Waller in it, and then it might be Superman Legacy,
Just
which
anything
they've announced
to
the casting to.
Be season
Just
2 for
anything that lets him
Peacemaker, right?
cast his wife in things, eh?
'Cause, I've heard him. He's made tweets about how he's going to have to rewrite a few things to get Peacemaker to fit in, and it's like, what does that mean? Are they going to fall through a portal? They're going to make him fall through a portal of some kind? Is that what we're doing? You're going to save all the things you want to save, but get rid of stuff like Henry Cavill. All right, fine. See how it goes.
But it does make me wonder, like, because there's always been rumors about Disney potentially being willing to sell to Apple and get bought over by them. Because I didn't appreciate this until I kind of read up about it. But like the market cap on Apple is something like $3 trillion. It is insanity. Like that is what they're valued at. Like they are worth more than a lot of like Central American countries. And then you've got Disney that's like valued at $100 billion, which again is like crazy numbers, like crazy amounts of money, but like it's dwarfed by Apple. Apple could buy them over with their catering budget.
It's a
And still
rounding
be
error
okay.
for them. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what lends credence to this idea that Disney are just going to get bought up. They
Well,
are
they're
not.
selling.
They are not a big player in the great scheme of things.
Either Apple or Amazon, because Amazon's worth a fortune as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
The only two.
Yeah, but think about it. Disney's already looking at selling. What is it this week? They were announcing ABC and Fox and
Yeah, it's like
What
what I
else?
was just reading off there. So yeah, like they're talking about selling National Geographic, ESPN, and a bunch of other things. Like one of their news networks as well as the ABC, I think they have. But yeah, like all of those assets, all those aspects of the company, they're looking to sell off just to start with.
Right, because they're going crazy. They're losing money. It's the first time they've lost money in their parks, and that was what was always sustaining them. And it's like
Yeah.
they could burn through cash left and right on films, but now they're losing money in the parks.
Yeah.
Did anyone ever get to the end of the video game Silent Hill 2?
Yes.
Because at the end of that game, there's a Shiba Inu dog that's revealed to be in control of everything. It's wearing headphones.
wow.
It's
Only if
pushing
you get a
buttons randomly.
special ending.
Yeah,
wow,
and I think
that's
that's how I account for what might actually be happening at Disney. That's the dog just pushing buttons randomly at a console.
Would make sense.
That's how I account for everything. Here's my theory that I made in a video the other day, which is Hollywood has never been more socially progressive, but creatively reactionary. So relying on existing products, existing IPs, existing characters, and milking them and strip mining them over and over again. So you have a disconnect between being socially progressive and liberal forward, but creatively reactionary and ultimately conservative. And it's that
Conservative?
that discrepancy is widening, and it's not sustainable, and it's a phony situation. And that's
But
what
do-
I attribute all the main problems fundamentally to.
Don't you see them as creatively bankrupt though?
Yes,
Because they're pretty much hiring bumper sticker slogans that breathe and go to the bathroom. They're like, find someone who believes like we believe, so can push out. Because we were talking about Barbie in the beginning. Well, why would you put out a movie, right, that you actually is a product that you have an entire market for, but you're actually attacking it? They're not embracing it. They're going against.
Well, they've destroyed all
the.
their studios. They had Pixar, which can't make anything good. Lucasfilm has destroyed all their IPs, and now Marvel can't do anything.
Right.
So, what does Disney have to offer?
Nothing anymore.
well, Elemental in the box office is like the worst performing feature, even adjusted
That's
from So
especially with Mario coming. Mario's
most
just
people
knocked
have-
them off.
Most people doing a thing where they're sort of looking back and they're like, wait, I remember Pixar being like golden. They could release something and everyone would see it and it would be highly critically appraised. What the hell happened? And it's like, well, I mean, remember when the MCU could do that? And it's like,
Yeah.
it's just, oh shit, yeah. And it's, I don't know, Star
Anyone
Wars.
been
and all
watching
of them.
Secret Invasion?
I've tried. I got 2 episodes to keep up on. It's fucking painful.
It doesn't get any better. Doesn't
Remember when,
just
like-
gets worse.
You have like Avengers, the movie now, where you have all these characters and you got to balance them and everything. And Nick Fury's kind of the one that's just telling them what's going on, represents the Shield leader and stuff.
Yeah.
But they still have a scene when those soldiers come aboard where he kills a bunch of them himself, like, knocks them out, surprise attacks them spy wise, and you're like, there you go, he got his moment. This whole fucking season for him is just look how shit he is now. It's like
Everything's his fault.
This
The
reminds me of
weather,
like the
climate change, everything.
era of like fan service is just so dead. Like we used to be able to complain about it once upon a time. Like, oh, they only did that to make fans happy. It's like, oh, if only we could be saying that now.
Now they just want you to die. They just got to hate the fans.
Well,
Well, Ahsoka's out next month as well.
Oh god.
yeah. Well, what's your expectation on that? Because
Very little.
a lot of
Based on
people,
everything beforehand.
still a lot of
It's
Filoni fans out there.
I
You know,
used to be a Filoni fan years ago.
what
Years-
killed it? Which project killed it?
Yes.
Which of the many?
Yes. Yes. After Clone Wars, it's yes. No, I enjoyed it, but then it's like I really thought I was naive. I hope that he would be able to, guide it better. But come on, it's like the first episode of Book of Boba Fett and everything else he's done. It's just
The
like give me a
Vespers.
break. It's like, is anyone doing anything over there? And when's the Acolyte coming out? I keep reading about that.
Well,
Next
Leslie
year.
Headland said she fully intends to allow her personal experiences as a queer woman to shine through in the show, and she specifically wanted at least one writer who was largely unfamiliar with Star Wars. That's definitely the criteria you want for a writer on your show.
That makes no sense. Yeah, it's just crazy. Crazy
Hasn't
what
that
they're
been?
doing.
Hasn't that finished for a while now? They just got it and they just won't release it.
The Acolyte.
Sure.
Yeah, I've heard it's been finished for a while now, and they just
The-
don't know what to do with it because it's terrible.
Yeah, there's a lot of like rumors swirling around this thing where it's like they've filmed it, but they didn't actually film a complete series. They only had enough for like a series of like almost one shots, like short films or whatever. Like there wasn't anything to connect them together. Or alternatively, that like it's filmed, but it's such an absolute mess that it needs extensive reshoots, and they don't have the budget to do it. Either way, like it just seems to be a mess. Because you kind of have to assume, like, if they were confident in how good this is, they would be trumpeting it from the rooftops.
Yeah.
You would be getting
Yeah.
teasers for it. They would be hyping it up. They would be getting everyone pumped for this new thing. And we've had nothing, essentially. Which makes you think, well, there must be a problems behind the scenes.
Well,
or
we
they-
had the
they would
actors
be
come
showing
out,
this.
and we had the actors come out, and they said, "Oh, we don't know anything about light or dark. Star Wars has never been about that." So, at least we know
Yeah.
the actors don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Being an editor in Hollywood used to be, you know, at least partially an aesthetic thing where you're worried about pace and rhythm and tone and editing for that. Now it's about damage control. Clearly, these flaky,
Right.
ridiculous actors who have to be edited out because they made these stupid pronouncements or they're in court or something. You've
What
got
was
to-
that actress that was like at Star Wars Celebration and she was out on stage in front of everyone going like, my character plays a strong female leader in a very female-centric Star Wars universe. And it's like, hold for applause. And then some people started clapping. She's like, yes!
Yeah,
Show me
Yeah,
more
baby.
praise.
yeah.
It's like, is that all you got? Is that literally the only insight you can provide into this character? Because it doesn't seem like a whole lot.